God damn, I'm working too. What up? What up? Nah, I wanted to see if I could. I was trying to figure out how to get be able to like call in and shit. What up? What up? Anybody feel froggy? Want to try to call that shit? See if it works. Say what's up to Kevy Kev. I don't even know if it's gonna work for me. But what's going on, people? I'm on a test run. I'm on a test run. Got mad shit going on. Now I know what JFK is talking about and shit. What up? What up? I ain't got no music and shit, but I was out there doing a test run and shit. Downloaded some shit to try to take a phone call. Trying to set myself up. Yeah, go ahead, call me up. Let's see if this shit works. See no number on the bottom. I think it's scrolling by. God damn. You live with Kevy Kev. What's up, Suzanne? Good, good. Suzanne from Philly. Well, I'm glad to have you up here. I certainly did. I'll tell you, man. What a epic event. I keep saying it. It was amazing. I mean, I got to see all these different creators and you know, yeah. Yeah, sure. All right. What about the chat? Can the chat hear me? I was trying to see if the chat would. Can the chat hear me at all? Kevy can't hear the phone call. All right, hold on. What about now? Can you hear me? All right. Excellent. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm right now, like I'm struggling to. Nobody else can hear you. They can hear me, but they can't hear you. So this is like a test run for me. Um, I don't know. So you're from Philly. You weren't able to make it? No. Did you watch it? Yep. It is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm struggling. I'm trying to look for like a merge button for this here. Um. Yeah. Yeah. You are. You helped me out big time right now. Um. Audio. Let me just see. Yeah. If you want to do that, and I'll see if I can. I don't know if it's. Yeah. If you want, what I'll do is I'm gonna look. I'm gonna. What it is it. God damn. God damn. Yeah. God damn. My DJ Perfect. He chewed on the chords and shit. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm just struggling over here. I was trying. I could get the call to come in here. I just don't know why I can't hear it unless I can get rid of it on this here. I don't know if that'll work. If you guys, yeah, maybe that would work. I don't know. Suzanne? Yeah? Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know about the chat. I don't know if the chat can hear you. Chat, can you hear anybody? Anybody out in the chat can hear me? Can you hear the call in? Still can't hear her. Man, that's a bummer. Turn on mic. Yeah, still having a little trouble. You hear me? It says it sounds a little loud. Let me just see here. Um, um, yeah. All right. Um, just bear with me for a second here. I don't know if they can hear you now. Can you guys hear it now? Turn on my No, you can't hear me on the TV. Yeah. No, they're saying they can't hear you. Oh. All right. All right. Sounds good. I'll give like a thumbs up or something if I can see if I can change something. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate this. All right. Sorry, guys. Can you hear me now, chat? I just started flipping switches over here. Um, I know. I got to show these guys I can do it, man, on my own and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can hear me. They brought me to the dance and shit, and I can dance. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, Suzanne, if you can hear me. God damn, this might not work out too good for me. I wish I could. Hold on. Sorry, people. My bad. Got 21 people in here. I'm all staring at the screen like a fucking reindeer and shit. God damn. Sorry, Susan. I ended up. I just dropped that whole thing. Try cutting the headset. headset mic. Yeah, man. My bad. Just want to go over here. Internal mic. I don't know if I want to use mic volume, mic background noise, echo cancellation, automatic adjust mic volume, stereo audio. It says echo cancellation must be shut off to use stereo audio. You can hear me? My bad, people. My bad. God damn. I thought I just had the shit. Well, my bad. I actually, it's gonna take me a minute to get this shit back up. I was just kind of jumping on here because I've been trying to set this shit up on my own. I called in and heard myself, but it's just fucking with me. The phone ring is real loud. Yeah, no shit, this fucking thing. God damn. Oh man. Fucked up. Yeah, I'm a newbie and shit. Yeah, my neighbors can hear me and shit. I'm good though. I stopped my fucking car up this late and shit. My motorcycle and shit. Nobody really bothers me over here. My bad. Yeah. You know what I did was I fucking downloaded Google Voice and it worked. Just I don't know what the fuck just happened. I had it down here. Thought I saved the shit. So what's going on, people? Yeah, Suzanne, the thing ain't. I had to take it, the whole phone call thing out for a second. I had like 3 things on the screen, and I got all messed up. bad staring at the screen trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, I'm working on that. I actually have an old office that's in my garage that I kind of thought of doing that. I just, this is just like the portable shit that I got that would end up going in there. So before I start laying down the little background and shit and all the, maybe a comfy seat, I want to make sure all of it works. So I can even go on the fly or some shit. If I could take a ride in a snowstorm and shit, go drive over some snowbanks. I'm down. Disclaimer. Yeah, I like taking rides in the snowstorms. Yeah, shit. See, I don't. I'm gonna try one more thing here, people. Alright. Yeah. It's just getting me aggravated. Because I can't even find where I had the shit. I saved that shit. Let me change this shit then. Background music. God damn. I could give you some background music and shit. Sorry people. It's just a test run. Shit. My bad. Yeah, right. I just got flustered real quick. Fucking staring at that thing. Yeah. But I don't know if you caught the live stream earlier. I got out of work fucking very beginning of the last stream I did. I jumped on for an hour earlier. Fucking got out of work and took the dog out for a walk, and dude was jumping around like a jackrabbit. Fucking knocked my phone out of my fucking hand and smashed my fucking phone on the ground. It's fucking bullshit. I mean, I'm due for an upgrade, but who the fuck wants to deal with that? Bob, I've been having problems. With with people calling in. I don't know what I did. Messed up. I had everything up here. I don't know if I could try it again. Google Voice is what I thought. Receiving calls. God damn. So you guys can hear me out there, right? So you guys can hear me. know. Somebody wants to try to call me back in. I don't know if this is going to work, but Suzanne? Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, it will be delayed. It's like sometimes you have to turn yours down. Well, I think with this voice, like this is like, I think this is what JFK uses, and it kind of makes it delayed. See, because I can hear myself on your TV, I believe. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Let me see if I can change that. Now when you talk, I believe it's coming through my computer.
No, that's probably better. It doesn't sound delayed.
Yeah, I don't know if I can turn the volume up some.
Oh. Okay, now we got a voice. Hold on, whatever you just did, we got a voice. We got a voice. I just heard my voice on the TV.
It worked? Do you guys hear her? Yeah, they can hear now.
It's me.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, whatever. Do you know what you just did?
Awesome, yeah, I can hear you clear as day.
Perfect, see?
Look at that.
Patience.
Excellent. So everybody in the all good, right? Making changes? God damn, we're working too. Thank you, Susan. You were a big help with this.
Yeah. See that? It just takes some... Of course.
Takes a little time.
No, I just knew that it just takes time. And all the creators have the same problem.
They do. I'm sure they do. I mean, or at least at one time, once they kind of get it set, they can roll with one. That's why I've been trying to figure this out so I can, I can set this up anywhere. This is great. So you said you were from Philadelphia. Yeah?
Yeah, my sister and I follow everybody.
Excellent.
I was like, but what happened to Joe Flipperhead? He just disappeared. He was from Philly.
Yeah, no, I don't know. He was a big creator out that way?
Well, yeah, with the Karen retrial, he followed everything. He was real funny. I thought maybe you would remember him. He's big on Twitter. He grabbed a lot of followers.
Really, I just actually joined. I just jumped on Twitter. I just opened up a Twitter account over there. This is great, though. Now, what'd you say? Your sister also follows a bunch of people?
Yeah. Oh yeah, obvious.
Yeah. what was your take on the show? Um, I mean, I think Turtle Boy's gonna kind of hold off on showing a lot of the scenes. I mean, I guess he showed us a few clips the other night, but it's kind of a bummer that we can't really see. I didn't go in. I didn't go in the show, and I would have loved to have seen a little bit more.
Yeah. What I just did right now is I shut my TV off because I like that delay thing was making me crazy. So
Yeah. Yeah, usually you
that's
gotta
what I
turn.
did.
Usually, I'll probably have to suggest as I work on with this is that you might have to turn your your TV or
The
your phone
TV.
down. Yeah, yeah, you might because the delay will kind of mess you up a little bit. But I noticed like if I used to view a lot of the streams on my phone, and if I was to call in on my phone while watching, it would pause it a little bit before my call, so I'd always be behind
Exactly. That was
you know
yeah. That's exactly what just happened, and it's a lot better now that I can't hear myself talking on the TV.
Yeah.
Plus, it was driving me crazy because I hate my voice.
Well, it sounds fine.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
fine over here, nice and
my
clear.
my sister and I are both from outside, right by the airport, of Philadelphia Airport, like 10 minutes away from the airport. My sister moved to Florida. I started following the Karen Reed case in the beginning of the trial, and then my sister jumped on in the middle of the first trial, and then we've been hooked. So we watch every creator. We know the whole everybody.
That's
You
excellent.
know.
Yep.
So whoever's on, we follow, and if somebody is on at the same time, we get to whoever next. Unless the show's really long. Sometimes if the show's really long, I don't go that long.
Yeah.
4 hours or something. Like Melanie, I love Melanie. I love her, but sometimes her stuff's so long.
Yeah. She I'll tell you, she really covers a good amount of.
She covers it,
She does. She does. She actually.
and she's perfect.
Yeah.
Every one of you people are perfect. Like, keep doing what you're doing.
Excellent. I
You know,
appreciate
'cause-
that.
And you were like quiet. Now you're starting to become very popular.
I'll tell you. I mean, it's and what I see with it is that you got to stay dedicated to it. I mean, I'm coming up here and without everybody in the chat, yourself, the subscribers, the people that are following us, I'm just talking to a screen. I mean, this is, the interaction and seeing the chat. I mean, it really, it makes you comfortable, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, right. Because I think in the beginning, when creators do start doing their stuff, they're like, it feels odd, like weird to be just talking to yourself. And I could see myself be like, I don't know if I could be talking to a screen,
Yeah.
But I think as you go along, like you said, the more you do it, the better it gets. But everybody wants to know about the weekend. Your take. We heard everybody else's take.
My take, I think, Turtle Boy, with all the work that he did, everything he's put on paper, everything that we've seen through a lens, the community that's been built, and it ended with, not ended, but it just it had everybody come together for. This was like an epic event.
I know.
To get people together like this, that are all sharing the same vision of what's going on, it makes a statement. You know, I mean, it makes a statement throughout the Commonwealth in my eyes. And
Absolutely.
you know, hopefully, I mean, you know, these kind of, you know, events and fights, you know, are what change, you know, or at least force the system to step back and look and say, hey, what's going on here, you know? I mean, we're seeing it all over. I mean, unfortunately, I'm sure it happens in other states as well, you know.
Well, yeah. I lived in Philly, so I saw a lot of corruption in my own backyard. You know.
Yeah.
I had a situation where my boyfriend's worker went missing, and they found him dead in the back of his truck.
Jeez.
And it was a murder, and it was like so covered up. It was pathetic, you know. But I mean, that was just, you know, like everybody just said, oh, my cameras, same thing, my cameras weren't working, and, you know, I was here and this one was there, and they were all connected with the cops, so nothing ever happened.
Yeah, that's too bad.
We you know, we kind of know what happened, kind of like the same thing with the Karen Reed case, but we knew in our hearts what happened, like, but nobody ever got arrested. Same shit. Everything got covered up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
so,
and it's sad because, you know, usually it's smaller towns or tighter communities that this stuff gets brought upon. You know, I mean, it gets so, everybody gets so, you know, connected in some fashion, that it becomes like, you know, they just think they're unstoppable. So, you know, it took it. And
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, and now
Nobody
that poor gentleman, he's going to have an unsolved case, you know, a cold case, which, you know, you hear stories and you see, you know, articles on, you know, people that look at these cold cases and they want to solve them. I mean, it's just, you know.
Well, I was talking to his ex-wife, and this happened in 2014, and she was saying, you know, a lot of the people that were running the town at that time, small community, very cliquey, kind of like the same Canton thing, yeah. You know, Mean Girls lived there, you know, same scenario with the people, you know.
Yeah.
And where you call from?
Sorry.
Leslie. To accept, press 1.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
So I still got you, Susan? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard music.
Yeah, no, I think there was another call trying to come in. That's all right. I just.
Oh. No, take it.
No,
I want you to
we're
take
fine. I lost it, I believe. If it comes in again, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to jump you right off. But if it comes in again, I'll try to see if it works. Yeah, but that's okay,
because I want you to learn how to do this stuff.
Excellent.
You know? Don't worry about cutting me off. That's okay. But this happened in 2014, and I was just talking to his ex-wife, and she said, you know, a lot of the cops are gone, like they retired or they moved on.
Yeah.
And it only take one cop coming in and being like, yeah, I'll take this cold case, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we were just talking about it like last month, and I said, yeah, because we kind of moved. So now I live in, I lived in Philadelphia all my life. My sister lived in like this town I'm talking about, right outside of Philadelphia. It's the suburbs of Philadelphia. Sometimes if you hear people talk about Delco, that's where I live. It's a very cliquey town, whatever. But you know, again, it just was a very sad, horrible story, and then nobody ever got arrested for it. But, you know, seeing everybody come together, it just, you know, like that, it's amazing. Because we sit in our living room and we watch you guys, and we feel like we're a part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and my sister laugh, we call each other, and
it's great.
And I'll say, gee, I'll be like, the boys are on, and then, or I text her, I'll be like, and when I say the boys, I mean you three. And then I'll say, the boys are on, and then I'll say, I'll put the little airplane and...
Yeah. No, I get it. That's great. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
so you just keep
glad.
doing what you're doing, because...
You know, I'm glad that, that you know, I mean, it's, and like, look at, I mean, hey, you're from Philadelphia, you're a couple of states away, so, I mean, this is great. I mean, I'm glad to be able to interact with you, Susan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like so cool to, I feel like me and my sister feel like we know all the players, we know everybody.
Yeah.
But we've never seen you like in person, you know?
Yeah.
And we were really having it like, oh my God, we're like, we feel like we're missing out, and we were watching your show outside.
Yeah, I mean, getting out there, you know, downtown Boston like that was great. I mean, it just, you know, you get embraced. I mean, you know, you hear someone yell out your name, and it's like, geez, you know, I mean, hey, what I'm doing out here on this little box when everybody's watching me, I mean, you guys are listening, and I mean, that makes a big part of it, you know, to want to keep doing what you're doing, you know.
I can't turn my TV off.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna take another call, Susan. All right, I appreciate it.
Go.
Thanks again.
Yeah, bye.
Thanks again.
Call from. This is Leslie. To accept, press 1.
Leslie, you're live with Kevy Kev.
God damn, Kevy Kev.
God damn.
Happy to hear you.
Thanks. So what's going on? How's you?
I have the best video of you rolling up with JFK in a sports car.
Excellent.
Right in front of the Encore.
Really?
Yeah, that was the best.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Well, actually, the best was meeting you, well, at that moment, and at the Encore after. We had a great time.
Yeah, it's good times. Yeah, I'll tell you, that place was rocking. I mean, it was full of people. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I mean, you had Mark Betterow, Melanie Little, yep. Nurse Kim, the Glera, Turtle Boy. I mean, and it goes on. I'm sure Auntie Deb was around somewhere. I didn't really get to, you know, see him at all.
Yep.
But
I seen him. Yeah. So many pictures of so many great people, but the highlight of me and my husband's night, Neil, he's considered the mini glarer.
Oh yeah.
But when I was outside the Encore with you and Samantha, and
yes.
we were having the greatest talk for like 20 minutes, and we were talking about your channel and how great it is and what it is.
It is, and it's growing. And I'll tell you, I was reaching out, you know, earlier today. I did a quick live, and you know, I was like, oh geez, you know, I'm like 867 subscribers. I'm like, you know, please, I'm like, you know, like, subscribe, and share. And I'm already up into the 900s. I mean, I'm almost there. You know, I'd like to get 1,000.
You're gonna be there. Yep. It was great seeing you, man, and I enjoy all your lives, and I'm just so glad that you became a part of this. You add so much, and honestly, I talked to you the most the entire night, and
excellent.
We met a lot of people. That meeting you was a really humongous highlight. So thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean,
It was great. I mean, it was even great with your husband. I seen him, at the roulette table with JFK, and they were having a good time. So,
They sure were.
yeah, and there was a little story behind that, and he was telling us about how it was a live stream that JFK did, and he said, "Hey, what are we gonna? Let's go to the encore, and we'll put it all, we'll put it all on red." And it was like almost like like he was part of the crew at that point. He was living it in the moment.
17, baby. Yeah.
That's awesome.
We all had a great time.
Well, it's good to hear it, and I'm glad you called in.
I'm glad I did too. I'm glad you answered and you got that figured out. I was waiting for it. I was like, he's gonna figure this out. Just give it a second.
I was like, God damn, I'm over here. I was bugging out.
Yeah.
I know I figured out.
Well, we love you from Michigan, and we hope to see you again on the 24th. And if we can't make that from Michigan, we'll see you anytime after that. And I want to bring my kids.
Excellent.
No, they're teenagers, above age.
Well, hey, make sure you check out Fockery Donuts at JFK, and I got my new this is my series hat coming out through his channel. It's called Let's Go. Let's go, people.
Let's go. Yep.
And yeah.
That's Neil.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, what's happening, my man?
Hey.
God damn.
Thanks for taking care of my girl when you guys was out there having that cigarette, man.
Good man. Yeah, no problem. I was like a watchdog, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm like
I say hi. You're talking to Les, but here you go.
You got it, my man.
Well, I'm sure you need more callers, but I'm so glad I got on here, and I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you. We both do. So
Excellent.
We love you.
Thanks again. Have a good night.
Have a good night. You too. Bye.
All right. Wow, that's great, people. God damn. It was a great night. It was a great night. Just, being in there like that, the casino, and I mean, all the lights, they're pumping the oxygen in, and it was just a good time. What up, Scooter? Let me say what's up to the people making changes. You out there? Good call. Yeah, I mean, it's great to get the feedback. God damn, E-Pags. You ever get that jacket? Yeah. Yeah, I don't go to casinos. I think I went out to Atlantic City once, years ago, and I didn't even go in that casino. God damn, yep, Kevy Kev's in the house right here. Yeah, this is great. This was a mission accomplished. Good test run. Even when I fix my car and shit on my motorcycle, I'm out there. I take it for a test drive and shit. God damn. Becky, you started a GoFundMe for the jacket? God damn. God damn. Yeah, what do we got? What's your area codes? Everybody throw up an area code in the chat. The phone lines are open too. You want to get me chatting again? It's almost 1 o'clock and shit. (407) 480 607 617 484 from Philly, 218 North Dakota, 914 New York. Goddamn. 781 Mansfield. You got it, man. The 518. Little Miss Red Velvet OG. Yep. She's out there. Early morning. (208) Idaho, Florida. Roll call. 203. Goddamn. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, right? DMACD. Goddamn. All over. Yeah, if you guys are late, I'll sign a pass and shit for you for Auntie Deb's class. Tell them that Kev signed the hall pass and shit for being late. Yeah, the gym video. You guys like that? Gotta share that shit. Get it out there. You'll see. You guys are gonna see the physical change. You know. I was there at one point. On the phone, dial up. Hit the buttons. Shit's bouncing across the screen down there. I'll tell you, my working as being self-employed. Man, I hustled. I mean, I threw up some pitches the other day. If you look, one of my posts I put up, there's 3 pitches. That was my yard in November. Every November, at least 100 snowblowers in the yard. Couldn't even walk. People wanted to just get them in with me before December, and 90% of the time I unloaded all those machines, and then I pushed them all in there and stood them up on their buckets and moved them around, and my job was physical. Kept me in shape for years. Then I ended up getting a job with mandatory breaks and a lunch break and shit. Fuck, kill me. But I got some goals. But this was great. Yeah, if anybody else wants to call in, say what's up to Kevy Kev. I'm down. Say what's up. Tell me what you thought about Friday. I was with the JFK crew. and we did some groundwork out there. It's great. Someone said they had a nice video of us pulling up to the Cheryl. So they had a nice little video. Pulling up in front of the casino. In the Benzo. Yeah, goddamn. Goddamn. It's crazy, huh? I was working. I was in training and shit. I've been prospecting. Been prospecting for JFK and shit. Dude got me out there doing groundwork and shit. But I got this. I got some good coaches and shit. Gotta have the passion. And you always remember who brought you to the dance. It's facts. Might be some times, man, you're gonna have to get there on your own. You just gotta make sure you show up. God damn, E-Pags. I know there's no music and shit over here, but classic rock and shit. Sorry. Yeah, Nurse Kim. God damn, we were supposed to dance that night on the Glera. And I mean, come on, girls. You don't think Kevy Kev's gonna show up to the dance without flowers for Nurse Kim? God damn. It's only right. It's only right. You know? Nah, it was a crazy night. It was a 12-hour stream. We jumped on the last hour. You know, the goal was met. The Glare was tired. He was out there fucking all day. Me and Nurse Kim will dance. We'll try to put together maybe a dance party on JFK. He's like got the wheels of steel when he's spinning them shits, man. Nah, I didn't give the flowers to no one else. Them shits were Nurse Kim's. Thank God for Becky G. Goddamn, Becky.
Barbara? To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
How we doing? You live with Kevy Kev?
Okay, yeah.
What's happening?
Becky wants me to sing.
God damn, what are you gonna sing for us?
Francis' song?
Alright.
Okay. I am writing, I am singing for a family of loving members. Hit by travesty this past sizzling summer. Injustice of injuries dying and the mandate music make more simmer of a raging by rules not maintained.
That was beautiful, Bob.
7 servants piled on hurting citizens. Struggling, striving, Giga grappled with pain. He was seized by cops, never to rise again. Never to rise again.
Wow. That was beautiful, Bob.
Oh, thank you.
That was beautiful. I like the second part there too. I know you added that. You had told me you were working on that.
Oh yeah, I have another verse after that.
It's great. Let's give her a round of applause,
Thank you.
everybody. That's what's up. So how's it going? How's your night? I know it's a little late.
My sister's coming to visit in Boston tomorrow.
Excellent. Well, that's...
Yeah, she's from North Carolina
Oh, nice. Nice.
in NASCAR.
Yeah?
They're a NASCAR family.
Excellent. That's a big event.
You like NASCAR?
Yeah, I like NASCAR. I had my Uncle Bob. He used to race Formula 1 cars. A little different than NASCAR,
Oh.
but yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he was a wheelman.
Well, I'm happy for you. You got this going.
Yeah, I was on a test drive tonight, and I said, geez, I'd love to be able to have people call in and, share a story or, just chat it up. So, this was great. This was great.
It is.
And I'm happy that you shared that with us. I mean, being poetic like that is a gift.
Well, if we're giving gifts, we need to share them.
And I agree.
That's what keeps me from being shy.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, you not only shared it with me, you shared it with 37 people. And everybody's given a big applause.
Well, I'm glad to do it.
No, it was beautiful. And
Thank you.
Francis Gigalotti, it was a shame for the way that's all unfolded, and the time that's been taken to lead us up to these charges or whatever's going to go forth with these officers. It seems like it's taken a little too long.
Oh, yes, it is too long. And, I hope they do right by the family.
And I agree. I think that they've suffered enough with just
They suffered so much more than enough.
You know,
I know.
it's just, you know, it's uncalled for. You know, I don't know whether you watch the Glare. Do you watch the Glare?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Do you watch?
I watch.
Well, we you know, we've been JFK, James Jackson, and myself. You know, we get a little passionate with it. You know, and
I know, that's what drove me to write the song.
you know, I'll tell you, and it fits the script because, you know, unfortunately, he'll never see the light again. He'll never, you know, take a breath of fresh air. And, you know, the Glare had the LV cops on there from Las Vegas, and
Oh, yeah.
You know,
They were good.
that was a great, you know, overlook of what happened, coming from a you know, retired but decorated officer in my eyes.
Oh, yes, I love to watch them, too.
So, you know, it's
Yes, they have a lot of insight, a lot of experience.
yeah, which is needed. You know, it gives people a different look at, you know, the side of you know, when it's coming out of a police officer's mouth that you know, all these red flags were missed.
Yeah, I wrote a song to those who protect and serve, and they deserve it.
That's right. That's right. Well, this was great. I'm glad you were able to share that with us.
I'm so glad I was able to also. I was practicing it all weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some people in the chat. They'd like to see the LV cops come on to the JFK show off. You know, take a flight with JFK and talk to him, talk to us.
Yeah, they should take a flight with us. They probably will.
Yeah, it'd be great. You know, go over.
Yeah, I'll be watching out for them.
You have to stay tuned. Well, geez, it was great. It was great that you called in.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see you. We're having a call-in show.
Yeah, I was having a hell of a time in the beginning. I don't know whether you witnessed that, but
Yeah.
smoked like 5 cigarettes and got lightheaded for a minute.
You got it going.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you calling in, and
I appreciate the opportunity. I saw it on the chat and I said, "Oh, gee, okay, I'll do it."
It was great. You know, keep up the good work.
Yeah, I'll give you some more if you want some more next time.
Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna see if someone else. I'm gonna see if somebody else might want to call in before I end the live.
Yep.
All right. Have a good night.
You have a good night, Cap.
Thank you, Bob.
Welcome.
What a great call, huh? What a great call, people. You know, she puts a nice poetic spin on that whole thing. And she's able to voice it with music. Unbelievable. Another great call, right? Making changes? God damn. It is a great live. I'm glad you guys are all here for it too. Now that I know that this works, this will this will help some of my lives that I'm gonna do, maybe on a few repairs and stuff like that. We got another caller, people.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
How we doing? You live with Kebby Kev?
Heavy Kev, what's up?
What's happening?
Glad to catch you live. How are you?
Good, yourself? I know it's a little late, but
I'm doing good.
we're all up hanging out.
I work overnight. So you guys keep me going throughout the night when I want to fall asleep.
Excellent.
Listen, I just wanted to call in. I want to tell you, your show is so awesome, and I found you guys a little later. So I've been watching your old videos, and it feels like you guys were on to so many things well before most other people are. And now, when I look at your old videos, it's like all these things now are coming up that you guys have been on to for so much longer. So just want to shout you guys out. You guys are awesome.
I appreciate that. You know, I mean, it's
no worries.
It's you know, it's crazy because, you know, not only are we talking about these things up on the platform, but, you know, we connect, you know, during the day and throughout the week, and, you know, we talk about a lot of stuff that's happening with these cases, and you know,
yeah,
just,
you could see now. You guys were talking about Kelsey for a little while now, and everyone's so outraged about it now. But it feels like when you guys were kind of shouting about it, everyone's like, "Oh, okay." But now it's like, "Oh yeah, this is serious. This is real stuff going on." So I don't know. I feel like not really a six-string show in my eyes, I'd say.
That's right. we hit like a bass. We hit like a bass, and it only has a bass. Usually only has 4 strings, so we can't really be considered a 6-string.
I just want to shout you guys out. I think you don't always get the credit that's due. But if you really listen to what you guys are saying, I would say it's the realest show I've come across for sure. But I just want to shout you guys out. It looks good.
I appreciate that.
All 3 of you.
I appreciate
that. All right,
that.
Kevin, because I wish you the best. I think you'll be at 100,000 followers before you can even...
You know, I hope so. I still got a lot more to come and to give to this channel, so, you know.
Sure, you definitely do. You know what, when I watch you, you remind me so much of my dad. I feel like I'm just, like, hanging out with my dad when you're, like, tinkering with things and fixing things.
Yeah,
it's, like, the same
that's
way,
awesome.
So it's so comfortable to watch you. But I was at the Wilbur, and I really was, like, so mostly excited to see you. I love, like, Turtle Boy all of them, but, like, to me, you guys are, like, the heart and soul of the movement. So I was sad I didn't catch you guys, but hopefully I'll make it out for your event that you guys have live. That'll be cool.
That'd be great. I'll tell you, it's going to be a great show. You know, it's going to be put together nice. And, you know,
I can imagine. I messaged Turtle Boy right before the Wilbur. I was like, please, just have them DJ. Come on. Like,
yeah.
I needed that inside there.
I'll tell you, it's going to be a good show, and you know, hopefully we get a little bit more interaction with the crowd, and, you know, it'll
yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. This place should hold, you know, probably double of what we had the first live stream. So, because we're going to stream too as well. You know, it's going to be a live stream with a live event. You know what I mean? It's going to be great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Everybody should get a piece.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Excellent.
All right, Debbie, I hope you have a good night. I'm going
All
to
right.
go back to work.
You too. You too. Have a good night. Thanks for calling in. Man, that was great. I'll tell you, man. Just to hear that type of feedback. Just how I've said it before on JFK's channel, on the Fuckery Donuts, when we were 39,000, everybody views things, sees things, and feels things different. And it's good to have an opinion. I think what's very strong, with the three of us is that we're okay with a little kickback. We're okay with sorting it all out together, and that makes it a lot stronger. When you got three people screaming about the same thing, that volume's turned up. And I'm glad you guys are all listening to it, because we like it loud, and we ain't stopping. But I will tell you guys that this was a great test run. I'm glad we have 43 people up in the chat. Becky threw me up a nice little sign here. It's 916 subscribers. Amazing. I mean, thank you all. I mean, without all you people throwing it out there, taking these little test drives with me, this shit's only gonna get better. So all right, we're gonna be out. This test drive's just about over. I'm about to run out of gas and shit. We've been driving. We just run out. We're on 95 right now. So thank you all, and wait for that next notification. I'm out. Later, people.